Hello, everybody. I am here to do Virgo June Tarot 2025. I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful, Virgo. All right, let's do it. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite-Smith, Osho and Tarot, and I'll do one clarification. The Woman Oracle. I'll go through the first, second, and third decan with Prism and I Am Shadow and Light. I'll do the love department with the Angel Oracle and Divine Connection at the end to see and to check the last energies. All right, Virgo, I hope you had a good May. And June is pretty intense for every single sign, which is sort of normal also because June is half of the year. So a lot of people sort of do a synthesis of what's up in their lives. Okay, so it's absolutely normal. If you do speak French or understand French, Virgo, I have a French channel, and the French channel is not a copy and paste of this channel. It is actually complementary because the readings are different. And it is free, no commercial. So here we go. And I'm not sure if you saw the video yet regarding the exclusive astrology collection that I am creating over the year. Same, you can check the project. It will take me 1 year because I create everything. And the link is in French or English. You click the link next to my picture on my channel, and here we go. And you'll see what it is regarding. But for sure, your magazine, your Virgo magazine, will be on pre-sale 2 weeks prior or a week and a half prior your birthday season. All right, here we go, Virgo. Whoa! All right. Capricorn in the house. Wow. Super duper interesting. All right. So, first of all, you have the Fool. In June, you're freestyle. You're just like, okay, I'm going to take my dog, my wand, my stick, and I am going to do whatever the F I want. You're like total freestyle in June. Well, at least that's what you would like. Now, in the recent past, you have the World card. So the World card is the last one. It's very interesting. And then you have the Fool. I love it. So it is very much possible that in the recent past you already had the plan to get the F out, Virgo, and really to do whatever the F you want. It is very strong in your reading in June. And especially, the World card is the last one. The Fool is the first one. It's the 0. So it's like, oh my God, it's cray-cray. I love it. I love the energy because I really feel it. You're just like, okay, I am going where? Let's go where? You're asking yourself. Consciously, you have the World card again. And you're sort of like, I have the feeling that maybe some of you, Virgo, you kind of like sold, maybe, possibly, you sold a bunch of stuff to just buy yourself a mega super duper great RV to travel. I have that vibe that you're selling everything to just get one thing and then do the Fool. This is exactly how I feel. And consciously, this is exactly what it is. You want to conquer the world. You want to travel the world. But there's one piece of information that you don't have. But the thing is, are you going to slow down because you don't have that last piece? What? You should not. This should not stop you. Unconsciously. Well, unconsciously, you have the conditioning. Conditioning of society. Oh my God, if I buy a teeny house, what is my family are going to think? Society is going to think. If I have a P.O. box and I travel in an RV, oh my God. You know what I mean? Oh my God, no. Virgo, stop it. This is ridiculous. You are conditioned. You don't want to be the black sheep. Unconsciously, you're scared. You should not. You're afraid to make a mistake. But you know that a thought gives you an emotion and therefore action. So if you already on one thing scared, you have a limited belief, you just have blockages that slows you down, it's no bueno. Yeah, no bueno at all. But this is unconsciously. But what are you going to do with this? You know? All right, the challenge. I think some Virgo, you're just afraid of breaking the connection with family members, with your family. Let's see if you're retired. You're just afraid that your kids are going to hate you because you want to live in Australia and start your life from zero. You know what I mean? That type of the situation. Or vice versa. You're young and you want to go live in Australia. And your parents and your family are like, oh my God, no, we're not going to see you anymore. And ga, 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 ga. And you'd be like, okay, technology, grandma, it's fine. You know, in 2025, it's just fine, you know. So yeah, there's a sort of like this. And that's your challenge. And if you're not, you feel this way. In the near future, you got the Two of Swords. Yep, there's a choice to make, a decision to make, a communication to have with yourself and with others. And it might be during a new moon. Okay? This person is in denial. At any time, she can or he can, you know, stop guarding the swords, take out the scarf, and be in reality land, not in La La Land or whatever the F it is, you know. And during a new moon cycle, which is totally symbolic. New moon, new intentions. Now, the clarification is the control, goes back to conditioning, and appear. Everything is here. It's normal. Your planet is Mercury. But it's not because it's normal that it has to be your daily life. Big difference. And you got to work on being in full consciousness. Because being in full consciousness is going to help you a ton. Okay? You have consciousness twice, guys. This is the outcome. This is one of your clarification. So it is clear. Full consciousness. Work on full consciousness. Full consciousness is meditation. You can meditate taking a shower. You can meditate cooking. You can meditate walking barefoot in the grass in the morning. There's zillions of examples. All right, let's do the decans. And if you're on the cusp, you're very lucky. You have 6 messages instead of 3. Let's do it, Virgo. First decan, second, and third. And yeah, okay. All right. And then the love department after that. Oh my God, it's a perfect shadow and light. You're the first sign in June for now. Shadow and light. Perfect. All right, first decan. Honesty is a virtue and keeping it is a privilege. We're not here on earth to roll our thumbs. And yeah. There's a mirror work, job, whatever you're doing. I think it's called, you're feeling guilty if. That's your life, Virgo. That's the thing. You're seeing yourself through the eyes of others, but it's not you, it's them. So it's not good with your identity and who you are. You got to be honest with yourself and honest with others, telling them what you want and what you are going to do. Second decan, without feeling guilty, because remember, some people are very good for you to feel guilty. Second decan, when you will cross the threshold, the door will close behind you and you will have left hell behind. You are a billionaire of experiences and love yourself, love in general. But love in general is connected to you, loving yourself. You're a billionaire of experiences. I think, Virgo, you've forgotten your achievement and you're dwelling on what you didn't do, which is the opposite. You got to be taking accountability for what you did, your achievement, and they're amazing and beautiful. End of the story. When you will cross the threshold, the door will close behind you and you will have left hell behind. So, yeah, you are in a particular situation that maybe is not that good. And you're just like holding on to it because you're so afraid. Remember conditioning with the devil, and conditioning because you don't want to be the black sheep or you're afraid of the look of others. It comes back. Third decan, act. No more blah blah. You are annoying everyone. You will only take with you the love you have given. And trust. Yeah, you got to trust yourself again. You got to trust what you're doing and how you want to do it. And act. No more blah, blah, you know. Action speaks louder than words. All right, the love department. Let's see if you're Virgo and you are in a relationship. Virgo in a relationship. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. There is enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. So you guys need to rekindle something. You guys need to reconnect. You know, back in the day it was fun and you manifested this relationship maybe and all that stuff, but you don't pay attention to either red flags regarding the behavior of someone else in your relationship. It's 50-50, okay, guys? Don't blame the other one. No, it's 50-50. But also, you got to be aware of what's up. It's very important. And you got to rekindle, you got to reassess, you got to recoup, you got to communicate because it's not that great. All right, if you're single and happy, Virgo, let's see what's up. I'm gonna have a sip of tea. If you're single and happy, Virgo. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay. So if you're single and happy, well, you gotta kind of be careful in your patterns and behaviors because maybe you're addicted to what you do. And sometimes addictions, I mean, usually you're not fully capable to comprehend what's up. Okay, it's very clear. And so, and you gotta accept who you are, but you gotta also accept the other people and treat people the way you want to be treated. It's not because you're single and happy and doing whatever the F you want and having fun that you need to, breadcrumb other people. And yeah, you just gotta be smart with your actions. Okay? If you're looking for love, Virgo, it's very cute. Alright, so you're looking for love. Yes, this person is a soulmate. Your connection is sacred. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Okay, so you gotta, discern those information. Okay, it's not for sure or anything. Okay, you're smart enough to figure it out. Anywho, well, first of all, yeah, you're looking for love, so don't sign up for an ex coming back. Don't sign up for an instant relationship. Be smart about everything without being paranoid, of course. So you got to balance all your energies. And if you're manifesting or whatever, do it the right way also. And yeah, you're stronger when you're positive, when you're not a Debbie Downer, when you carry love, and you gotta love yourself first. So if you know that you're lacking those specific things in order to meet the right person, you gotta work on that. Okay? All right, let's do divine connection. Ooh. For the last energies, Virgo. Wow. Okay. So that's why you have that Two of Swords. Yep. We all make mistakes. Okay. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just be grateful, actually. Because when we make mistakes, it means that we are embracing experiences and we're very grateful. Okay? Instead of being angry on old relationship, and especially love relationship, like I said, it's 50-50. It's a story between two people. And be grateful that it happened. Because if you respecting yourself, you know that you want better for yourself. You want bigger. Mm-hmm. And I think you were in a la la land also for a tad. So it's kind of weird though because Virgo, you're very or down to earth first of all, but of course your planet is Mercury, so it's kind of like very ambivalent. That's why you get along with Scorpio because they are ambivalent. But so stop being in the la la land a little, Virgo. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be too strict or radical also with others. and be grateful and continue on your path and nourish yourself. Your earth sign. You are nourishing other people also. Okay? All right, Virgo, explore my channel because I'm still on my channel and very active. And worst case scenario, I wish you an amazing June. I'll see you in July. Ciao, ciao.